Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing some recent secondhand finds and I'll tell you a little bit about what I plan on doing with them, and then some of them I actually need your help figuring out how I can use them. First, I want to talk about this really adorable ceramic, obviously handmade pot that I got at a garage sale. It's so cute. I love this like weird grayish texture that was put on it. What I'm thinking is some sort of semi-hydro setup that I can just kind of put in ambient room conditions. But also it could be used as some sort of propagation situation. Like if I wanted to fill it with sphagnum moss and then put maybe a couple different plants in there. Next one is this really interesting ceramic rectangular vase. Has some sort of something inside of it. Maybe, oh, you know what it is, I think? There's that styrofoamy block stuff. If you know what I'm talking about, maybe I'll throw in a picture here to show you what I mean. I'm not sure that I can plant straight into this or that I'd want to unless I can figure out how to get that out. But this one's going to definitely be more of like a cover pot situation. This is a rare little gem. I found it again at a garage sale, and the person that I purchased it from, they did say that they were wanting to get into air plants and that was their intended use for this. I'm thinking of using this for a spag prop or something that I plan on growing in spag at least for a while, and using it as like a decorative planter inside my IKEA cabinet. I think that would look so good. It would be so cute. And the redstone in the living room, so it's more of a display case anyway. I think this would really add a lot of character and a lot of interest to the cabinet. I just really love the texture of this pot. Like the swan itself is so beautiful, but then the glaze or whatever this like marbled gradient created, it's just so beautiful. I really couldn't be happier with this find. So another no drainage setup that I have actively going is this adorable little white, I want to call it like a sugar pot, you know, like with a tea set or something. Look at the floral, the retro floral print. It is so cute. I think it really suits this begonia, but this begonia also might look really cute in the swan setup. I'm not sure. I want your opinion. Should this begonia stay in this white floral cup, or should I pop it into this swan? You let me know down below which one you would put it in, because I can't decide. Or there's like one more sort of like no drainage planter, and that's this wall planter, and it's blue, it's cute, it's very well sealed, so I would not worry about putting this over a place where I was sitting. I don't think it's going to have any issue with like leaving water stains or anything like that. But I'm not sure what I want to put in this. I think a Hoya would look really good in this situation, or something that's kind of like vining out. I would definitely love to know what you would put in this and where you would kind of hang it up at your house. One more sort of ceramic handmade planter wall situation. So it has the setup to be hung on the wall. It's flat on one side. It's got this beautiful texture. It's pretty shallow, so I'm not sure what would look best in this. If you have any suggestions or like ideas on what you think would look good in this, please let me know down below, because I definitely want to use this, hang it on my wall, and put something in it. I just don't know what. So this adorable cup. It was made in Japan. It looks handmade. It's got this little tag on it that says 1 cup. So I'm not sure if this was like intended for like a measuring cup, but to me it almost looks like a little, like it was part of a set And this was like the milk pitcher for like a tea set or something like that. I've already used this once. It was acting as a cover pot for a very small spider plant that I ended up trading at a plant swap. But now it's freed up. I need to figure out what I want to do with it. If I want to use it as a water prop, which it could definitely use, it could also be used as like a no drainage setup. It would look adorable in a cabinet or on the bookshelf. This thing is so cute and it's so unique. You will not see another thing like this. It's really, really cool to have. I am a fool for diner style mugs. I love Arkansas and the Ozarks. So when I saw this, I immediately was like, I have to have this. The only thing I've used this for so far is just straight water props. I had a bunch of different types of plant cuttings in here that I also freed up this cup by taking those plant cuttings to the plant swap. So it's ready for its next adventure. And then finally, maybe a little morbid. I'm not sure what this was intended for, but it's an urn. It's a small urn, so I'm not sure if it was intended for like actual ashes. I don't know. What else to use urns for? This one's really hard to see the floral print because it is so reflective and glossy, but it is a beautiful sort of garden scene with an adorable quail. I love quails, and I'll show you another a quail decoration that I have, but this is just so beautiful. The pot itself, or the urn itself, is like a typical urn shape, which would make it really difficult to use like a substrate in here. That's why I want to use it for water propagation, just because I really think this lends itself to water props. I want to grow a ping in here. I think this would be the best little setup for one little cute pinguicula. Make a little like boggy situation. I think it would be so adorable. So that's what I want to use this for. I definitely need to get a ping. I don't have one. They look unreal. They're so adorable. And I really want to try my hand at one. So that's this intended. This is my intention with it, is a ping pot. I'll be holding out. This crystal candy dish can be used as like a ping planter or shallow planter, no drainage planter. I've been using this as a saucer for some of my more thirsty plants. Most recently I had a Rex begonia in a pot sitting in this inside of my acrobar, and whenever the plant needed water, I would just put it in the dish and let it soak up as much as it wanted, dump this out, and then put it back in there. These styles of things can kind of be very versatile and do a lot of different things. Okay, this one I need your help with. So I found this amazing Japanese wooden bowl. You definitely wouldn't want to put something wet inside of this. So this might be more of a catch-all situation for like planty stuff. I don't know. I would really like your opinion on kind of what to do with this. Let me know below so that I can kind of like, you know, see it in a different light. I love using glass pie pans for saucers for my larger plants. This is a Pyrex pie pan, probably really old, and it's in very good condition, and it will serve your plant a long time. So this is a little tea saucer. It's Japanese. It can be put in the dishwasher. It's oven safe. So highly versatile as some sort of food vessel, but I am using it as a plant pot saucer. It just makes it look better. It gives it a little extra bit of pizzazz, and you can find some really cute plates. This is adorable. I have used this as a saucer in the past. Right now it's being used as like a catch-all situation. But look at how adorable this is. This is so cute, and it is something that you won't see in everybody's house. This was 66 cents at the thrift store, so very affordable. I love using plates as saucers. Another item that you can find at the garage sales, the thrift stores, are shelving and plant stands. You have to keep your eye open and your mind open to maybe some things that aren't so apparent that you can use as a plant stand. So I found these adorable green metal duck legs. These legs were less than $5. They were chilling on the shelf all by themselves with no top here. I saw them and I flipped. I was like, I have to get these duck legs and do something with them. But come on, like, have you seen anything weirder and cuter than these little duck feet that have little talons? I love these so much, and I'm so happy that I just saw them and like got them on a whim. This is a candle riser, and it makes a really good little plant stand for smaller plants. I currently have like a small spider plant in it. This, I'm actually not sure what this is, but I'm using it as a pedestal to put my green heartleaf philodendron on top of my bookshelf. It kind of drapes down. It looks fantastic, and it adds like a pop of a complementary color to like the dark green foliage of the heartleaf philodendron. I have no idea what the intended purpose was for this item, but it is currently holding a very shoddy setup of my Maranta in Pawn. So these are excellent for adding height variety, but also kind of hiding the not so cute parts. So yeah, definitely keep your eye out for interesting things that you can use to elevate your plants, but then also like things that aren't at all intended for plants, but will definitely add some variety and interest to your space. And this was less than $3. So very useful, has definitely come in handy. Definitely checking out the thrift store and garage sales for things that you might not necessarily initially think of using as plant decor. This is another candle riser. It's pretty sturdy and heavy. I think it's made of like plaster or something. I'm currently using it to kind of elevate my philodendron campii. It's pretty cool and unique. Talk about unique. This is an interesting item that I found at a garage sale, and it is a duck bowl with little baby hippopotamus feet. I'm not quite sure, but I'm obsessed with it, and I'm going to use it as a plant stand. Another thing that I've had really good luck with at the thrift store is these like wooden wall shelves. I have 3 in my middle room right now I'm using as like plant shelves. I got them a really long time ago, and they were like a wooden color. They were not in great shape, so I found a really beautiful like deep tealy color. I spray painted them up, and they just look really good. I want to move them into my living room, so that will be coming when I use all of this stuff for styling my living room plants. But look how cute this little wooden shelf is. It's small, it's durable, it's well made, and it has like the hook, picture hanging hook or whatever on the back. These are excellent. So definitely keep your eye out for these. They're so worth it. This one, I think, was $2. I can't really tell, and they have bad handwriting, but not expensive at all. Totally well worth it. To round out the video, and before I say bye, I just wanted to show you some kind of random decor items that I found at garage sales and thrift stores. This is a really interesting piece. It's made of some sort of clay. It was made in Mexico. I'm not 100% sure like what it's used for, but it looks like it could be like some sort of candle stand or something right there in the middle. I don't know. It's cool. I saw this little picture and I thought it was just adorable. It has a nail hole to hang on the wall. It's cute. I love it. We kind of have an obsession with animals and like brass or copper animals. I think this was maybe like a cake pan or a jelly mold or something, but it's really cute and I'm going to hang it on the wall. And finally, the most adorable little bird duo. It's cute. I just have it on the top of the bookshelf next to a plant. I like it a lot. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.